P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
In March 2024, during searches of his Miami and LA homes, law enforcement says it seized drugs and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant, guns, ammo, and 3 AR-15s with the serial numbers defaced. His attorney says they're not Combs's guns.
That changed the content because that's all you know me for, is that I'm quite likely to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right.
Hello, family. Welcome back to another episode of Journey to Harmony. I'm your host, Richard Harmon. Today, I want to come to you and talk to you about Sean Diddy Combs and his recent arrest. Diddy was recently indicted on federal charges in terms of sex trafficking, racketeering, and a number of other charges. Diddy had his home invaded back in early February of 2024. And he is, kind of been waiting for these charges to come to place. He recently moved to New York in expectation that this was going to happen. And here it is that he finds himself now facing potential life in prison due to these charges. I'll go ahead and watch a little video of this, come back and talk about it. It's your first time joining, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. Here we go.
Combs pleaded not guilty to charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, and interstate transportation for prostitution. Naveen Dhaliwal has the details.
The once global music superstar Sean Diddy Combs faced a judge Tuesday, accused of creating a criminal enterprise that included sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. Federal prosecutors say 54-year-old Combs uses employees, resources, and influence to allegedly help facilitate and cover up abuse and sex escapades. The previously reported March 2016 security video from a Los Angeles hotel that shows Diddy attacking singer Cassie was referenced.
A member of the hotel security staff intervened, and Combs attempted to bribe the staff member with a stack of cash to make sure that what happened was kept quiet.
In the indictment, Combs is accused of manipulating women to participate in highly orchestrated performances of sexual activity with male commercial sex workers. These elaborate sex performances were referred to as freak-offs, which Combs is accused of arranging, directing, and recording.
The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics.
All right, so Diddy is accused of having some crazy parties that they're industry parties for all of Hollywood. He's alone, has not done this on himself, and people are saying that he was backed and supported by a lot of powerful people. People were cleaning up crimes and murders that he was enacting. Craig Mack and a number of other people. Cassie, who the video showed of him previously assaulting and different things of that nature. This has been a story that has really rocked the industry for the most part to its core. There's been a lot of debauchery in terms of Hollywood and different things, Harvey Weinstein and the like. There's just been so much, and things I always think about when I watch this video is always about, while these performers and these actresses are adults, they're still someone's children. And I think about it all the time. I'm like, someone's parents didn't put them in a decent enough position that they ended up being placed in the room with monsters. And, because of the love of fame, the love of money, or whatever it is, you end up having to compromise your values, compromise your integrity in order to get the desired result that you want. And here it is, someone like P. Diddy Combs or something ends up having you in a compromised situation just in order for you to be able to live out your dreams. The Hollywood scene in itself is something that has been tainted to the utmost. And for those who are able to see through it are realizing more and more this is not the place that they want for their children to be. As we're watching these videos, there's more connected individuals that will be released from this and will be implicated, with Diddy facing life in prison. Sure enough, he's going to look to compromise and to give names on that particular information to be able to pull other people into this. With the racketeering case or RICO case is going to be something where they're trying to get more people who are involved in this particular issue. And Diddy previously, he reached out to Ciroc saying that he was unhappy with the amount of money that he was receiving. And ever since then, it seems to be something that has kind of spiraled downhill. This is some really demonic stuff for the most part, as with sex rituals and things like that. It's a crazy world. When we're younger, a lot of times we watch these people on television and we desire to be one of them. We desire to be in their space. But, the old saying is the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And here it is. We're coming out hearing the truth about some of these stories and about how some of these people have had their lives compromised and forever changed. How they've willingly did certain things, but also due to their lack of circumstances in terms of financial or just everyday living, had to make decisions that maybe they would not have made if they were in better circumstances. For us who are out there, our children one day are going to be of age, whether it's 19, 20, 25, and at some point their life is going to be a reflection of what is it that we did while they were young, what investments we made, what options we gave them, or whether or not they're forced to go off, whether it's to the corporate plantation or to one of these situations where they're trying to have someone, whether it's a man or a female, to be able to provide for them or to give them an opportunity. And sometimes they're going to be asked to compromise in order to receive those. What are your thoughts on the situation? Please comment below, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining. Have a good day.